hiring an external patent attorney from now on. And don't worry about filling them in on your work. I'll take care of that.
But I warn you, you might regret your decision.
Like that'll actually happen.
Wait, really?
Really? I finally managed to start up my dream company that makes eco-friendly materials.
My name is Keiichi Sato. I work in the intellectual property department at Waku Waku Corp, which develops and manufactures carbon composite materials and functional resins for aircraft and EV parts. The person on the phone is my former high school classmate, Noah Shigehiro. Dang, Noah, that's amazing. Seriously, congrats on starting up your own place.
Aw, thanks.
You remember saying you'd take me out for dinner at a nice restaurant if I started my own business?
Of course I do. Let's figure out a date and time.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. I'll call you again later. Okay, I better wrap up work quickly so I can look at some restaurants.
Sato, do you have a moment? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Sure. What can I do for you? This is the CEO's daughter, Rumi Makihara. Apparently, she's a big deal since she graduated from T University.
You see, I'm going to dissolve the IP department and consolidate it into the legal department. I'm totally grateful for you and your hard work leading IP, but I plan on hiring an external patent attorney from now on.
What? Patent attorneys are in charge of protecting the company's patented technology. Outsourcing something that important?
I figured this person I want to outsource to is going to be better in terms of expertise and cost. Don't worry about filling them in on your work. I'll take care of that.
Yeah, don't fret about anything, Sato. Rumi's so talented. She can do anything. So all the hard work I've done up until now doesn't mean anything to Rumi. Well, if my services are no longer needed here, I'd like to resign and go somewhere else for employment. But I warn you, you might regret your decision.
Like that actually happened. But aw, what a shame you're leaving us. I was so hoping you'd stay and work with us forever. But I guess even if you transferred to another department, you'd not be able to take advantage of your licenses anyway.
Right. It was nice working with you. Great. Time to go job hunting. Ah, hello? You see... The next week.
Starting today, we've consolidated the IP department with the legal department. And we'll be consulting with an external patent attorney.
My name is Hanabishi, and I've been dispatched from Doki Doki Patent Attorney Office. If you have any questions or concerns about technological licensing, please feel free to consult with me.
Hanabishi and I actually went to the same university. He was a year below me. His skills are tried and true, so you can count on him.
Well, if he's a friend of yours, Rumi, I bet he's a trustworthy guy. Thank you. That's humbling to hear.
Rumi, is it true that IP's leader, Sato, stepped down? Sato had a thorough understanding of the factory and was keen to see the efforts of us engineers. So meetings with him were always a breeze. I was hoping to ask him about the processing technology for the newly developed carbon material. He was such a talented person. Why didn't you try and stop him from quitting?
Sato's mind was pretty much set on quitting, so there wasn't much I could do. Make sure to ask Hanabishi to do all the tasks you had Sato working on for you.
I don't know anything about the technical details, but if it's within the scope of a patent attorney's work, I'll be happy to help.
But it's those technical details that are important for what I'm asking for. Does this mean you can't provide assistance in that area?
Well, I'll try my best, but
Rumi, I'm kind of really super uncertain about asking Hanabishi for help. Are you sure this is really going to be okay? I'd much rather have Sato.
Everything's gonna be okay. Today's only the first day. Hanabishi's super talented. I'm sure he'll be able to help you on the technical areas too.
Really? There were so many things I could ask Sato about, since he understood our work. Honestly, Hanabishi's responses all feel flat, robotic, and devoid of any emotions.
Hanabishi's a specialist. Surely I can count on him. Right?
Rumi, how have things been since you consolidated the legal department?
No real issues, really. I've got an environment going where I can communicate with Hanabishi via email or phone at any time. And I think the employees feel more at ease now that someone with a high level of expertise is available at the office.
Didn't Hanabishi fast-track his career to becoming patent attorney after he graduated?
Yep. All alumni from a university are so talented, aren't they?
Indeed. I look forward to what he can do. But... I hope we won't have any issues outsourcing a specialist like this. Me, on the other hand, thank goodness Tokide Materials decided to give me a job. I can't thank you enough. Noah, seriously, thank you so much.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm so happy you took our mid-career recruitment exam too. I always wanted to consult with you about work, so...
Wait, really?
So, we're a startup that's focused on developing super popular eco-friendly materials, right? I knew having an in-house patent attorney was an absolute must in order to grow the company and research new technology. Now that we got a good prospect of steadily supplying this new fabric material, made using the technology we recently applied for a patent for, we want to look into finding more clients. Noah, can I ask you about something? Oh, Nanamure, what can I do for you? Well, I was discussing with other staff about how green materials are pretty popular overseas right now, too. And we were thinking, what if we took the leap and tried our hand at markets outside of Japan, too? Overseas, huh? Like, no doubt an overseas expansion would be great. But I'm worried our technology would get leaked. And we'd eventually have to deal with some company out there trying to make similar things to us.
That's my cue to step up.
Huh?
If everyone wants to try expanding to overseas markets, it'd be a shame not to at least try. From my experience working at Waku Waku, I understand how much effort engineers put into continuing their research in order to develop new technology. As your patent attorney, I'll make sure to do my part and protect whatever patented technology you come up with along with your engineers. So why don't you have a go at this expansion idea?
KG. What do you think, Noah? KG says he'll help. Good point. If KG's offering to do so much and you guys all want to give it a try, who am I to say no?
Now that's what I like to hear.
Okay then, Nanamure. Go and gather everyone. Let's all meet and strategize how to get this overseas expansion plan rolling. Yes, ma'am.
And with that, we began preparing for our international expansion. A few weeks later,
Noah, I found a place overseas that's interested in doing business with us. It's this fashion brand called Shinywear. Could you take a look at the corporate material they sent us? Oh my god, these are so cute! All these items listed are made from ecologically friendly fabrics. That's amazing! I was thinking maybe they could use our new material. The person in charge of business negotiations said he'd like to come discuss things with us in Japan. I think things are gonna get technical during the discussion. So, could I ask you and Keiji to join us then? Absolutely. Can I ask you to arrange the date and time?
Of course. I'll go contact him now.
Nanamura and Noah both seem like they're having a lot of fun. I'm so glad I told them to try expanding outside Japan. Well, better make sure I do my part as well. And in order to do that, I need to go talk to the engineer at the factory then. Meanwhile, at Waku Waku. Rumi, we got trouble on our hands.
What's up, Miyoshi? Why are you so frazzled?
That new carbon material our company created seems to be making rounds in the marketplace. And other places are selling it at a cheaper price than us.
What the hell? The seller is Doyomeki Company. This is the first time I've heard of them, but it looks like they're a competitor that's stationed overseas.
Looks like consumers and business partners think our products are the same as those of Doyomeki. So lots of people are buying the cheaper alternatives, and our sales from the main products have plummeted. And to top things off, Doyomeki seems to have plans on showing this technology at an upcoming international exhibition.
Our carbon material production technology is supposed to be protected. How the hell did this happen?
Rumi, I heard what was going on. Don't tell me the leaked technology was the thing I asked for consultation on earlier.
Yeah, it's what I asked Hanabishi to talk to you about, and...
That technology. The patent application never got filed. So it's probably become free to use for anyone.
Huh? What the hell is going on? Hanabishi's at the office today, right?
I was summoned. I was informed on what happened with Doyomeki by legal earlier.
I was told Nozaki wasn't able to get her patent application filed for her new technology.
I felt there wasn't any big breakthrough on what she created, so I didn't see the need to apply for a patent. It seems this all happened because a loophole in intellectual property rights was exploited, and that led to our business partner taking on her technology, which in turn resulted in a leak of information.
I asked countless times that my patent application be filed. But Rumi, all you did was say that material patents were complicated and that Hanabishi, as the expert, would take care of everything. Hanabishi said he didn't really get the technology and didn't take things seriously. So, as a result, my patent application didn't get filed.
I thought I could leave everything up to you, Hanabishi. Are you saying I was wrong?
Technicalities like these are beyond my expertise. I'm quite certain I told you that ahead of time.
Oh, well, yes, but... whatever. We need to nip this in the bud.
This would have never happened if Sato was still here with the IP department. I'm gonna have to reconsider working here.
No! Wait!
The next month, Noah and I met with Oliver from Shinyware to further our discussions. So, let me get this straight. There's no other company outside of Japan that's using Tokiday's new material? If that's the case, why not sign with us so we can work together and make some fabulous clothes the world has yet to see? What a passionate guy.
You came all the way to Japan just to meet with us?
Of course. What else was I gonna do? Yeah, sure. Online meetings are the thing nowadays. But I insist on actually seeing the factory and feeling the materials for myself and have talks in person. I booked my flight as soon as the date for the business meeting was decided. I've been so excited. You've got no idea.
I'm so happy to hear. We've been very excited for this meeting too.
I wanna know about whatever new materials you guys are working on, and how the materials are made in order for me to use them in my future designs. This is where I step in. You see, the technology for producing the new material was developed by our company's engineers. The patents for them not only belong to the individuals that work for us, but also apply to markets outside of Japan. We are unable to disclose details on the patent as they are confidential. Therefore, please understand, it'll be a tad difficult to give you a factory tour. and whatever information we provide you will be somewhat limited. Ah, gotcha. You filed for patents outside of Japan for your technology. Well, if that's the case, it's okay if I don't get to see the factory. We're grateful for your understanding. Although we cannot disclose the patented technology itself, we can provide a license to use and process our materials. If you enter into a contract with us, maybe we can move things forward with that in mind? Oh, of course. That's why I'm here after all. Great, thanks.
Well then, I'd like to show you some ideas we had in regards to our materials. Are you okay with that? Here's a swatch of the material.
Let me take a look.
Keiji doesn't look out only for our technology, but for our engineers as well. I'm so glad I left things up to him.
And with that, we were able to get a contract with Shinyware without compromising our patents. However, we got a call from Waku Waku a week later. I heard you needed to talk with me?
Rather inappropriate of you asking to see our company's patent attorney, don't you think?
I need to do whatever it takes to stop our technology from being leaked. You'll help us, won't you, Sato?
That technology Doyomeki used was something you guys came up with after I quit, right?
Well, yeah.
Then why are you asking for my help? Normally, the outsourced patent attorney and legal department would work together to develop an application strategy for the patent office and file a patent application. I know that, but...
Actually, before Makihara contacted us, we got a message from an engineer here called Nozaki, who told us the details of the incident. She informed us that Hanabishi didn't try to understand the details of the technology she developed. There seems to be quite the discrepancy between Hanabishi and Keiichi's work ethics.
Well...
Keiichi not only understands the technology itself, but also appreciates whatever efforts engineers make to reach the development stage. He's also interested in their thoughts and commitment to technological development. Keiichi's careful eye could have protected a lot of things. But you decided to just disband the IP department and opt for outsourcing. Because it was cheap and easy. What a shame you decided to let go of such a talented individual. A real shame.
Well, that's 'cause I don't get how a hard-working person like him thinks. How could I?
What meets the eye isn't always everything. This is what you get for placing too much focus on immediate profits. Intellectual property is a company's treasure, and so in turn are the engineers. It's all on you guys for not understanding that.
I got nothing to say.
Rumi took Hanabishi and returned to her offices, but... the next week. Unfortunately, a lawsuit is just not going to be possible. We got dismissed.
Why? That technology originally belonged to us.
Well, you see, patent law is a system that gives exclusive rights to the person or company that applies and registers first. In other words, legal protection is not given just because one company develops something first. The company that is granted exclusive rights is determined by which company's patent application is approved first. It appears Doyomeki's already applied for a patent for something similar to this technology, and the patent got approved.
You're kidding. Our hands are tied. Today, we'll be speaking with the now trending Tokide materials. Tokide is currently developing eco-friendly materials and the products they have developed in collaboration with major overseas company Shinyware are set to be a huge hit. Huh? Isn't this Sato's new employer?
That's a surprise. Didn't think such a tiny place could land a deal working on development with an overseas company.
Oliver here was super enthusiastic about development, and it's been a great experience.
You and Keiichi are awesome too. It's been so great working with you two. They were considerate of not only the engineers at their own company, but also of our designers and the people at the garment factory. I only did what's normal. Without the efforts of our engineers, it'd be impossible to make something great.
Good point.
I see. What a wonderful point of view. How come we're getting punished by some international company and Sato gets all this success?
That would be an indicator of how different you guys and Sato are.
Dad!
The carbon technology that got leaked isn't something we can use anymore. Our top engineer Nozaki has also submitted her resignation letter and told me she plans on leaving the company. Contracts with our business partners are getting terminated one after another too. Sadly, it's game over for this company.
You're kidding.
I'm also to blame for entrusting the management of the company entirely to you, simply because you are my daughter.
Are you saying my way of doing things was wrong?
You shouldn't have forgotten that the company's IP is its treasure. And so are our engineers. What meets the eye isn't always everything, yet we focus too much on immediate profits. And this is what we get as a result.
That's exactly what Sato said the other day.
If he'd stayed with us, I don't think anything like this would have happened. We did him dirty as well. I want you two to come to the executive office. We need to talk about things moving forward. Understood.
Okay.
Afterwards, Waku Waku tried to sue Doyomeki, but things didn't go well, and the case became a quagmire. Waku Waku ended up taking the business partner who leaked the information to court. But the technology leak was unavoidable, and Waku Waku went bankrupt. Rumi lost her job, and Hanabishi also decided to quit his firm after news of the incident spread. Both were held responsible, and ended up going into debt to pay the damages. Us, on the other hand?
Thanks so much.
Hey, I just did my job. Glad I could be of help.
I want to help you too, Keiichi. Could I be your girlfriend?
Of course. Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.